Casey in the kitchen. I'm going to show you how I make Persian salad today. So many of you have asked me for this recipe again, so here we go. You can vary this up a lot. I'm using those small little cucumbers and I'm using 1 bag of them. You could do a regular cucumber, maybe 1 to 1.5. You could do an English cucumber, whatever you have or whatever you want to use. I also have about 1/4 of a red onion. You could use white onion if that's what you have. And I have 1 of those little boxes, I think it's a pint, of the little cherry tomatoes. You can also use Roma tomatoes or whatever kind of tomatoes you want to use. Roma tomatoes, maybe like 3 or 4 of them for this amount of salad. Maybe 2 bigger tomatoes, whatever you have or whatever you want to use. So all I have done so far is just dice everything up. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in our bowl. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up our flexible cutting mat and dump the whole thing down into the bowl here. Use my little bench scraper and scrape this all up. So then we are gonna add in our dressing per se. So some seasoning and olive oil and lemon juice. I typically use a fresh lemon. It's about 1 lemon for this amount. I don't have any right now, but I have some lemon juice. You can also use a lime. So if that's what you have on hand, you could totally use that. All right. Get every last little bit of that in here. Perfect. All right, so next we're gonna add in our dressing. I'm gonna start with a drizzle of olive oil. So all you have to do, pump that up 3 times. Pumping it is 3 teaspoons, which is 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add in about the same amount as 1 juiced lemon. And I'm gonna do some fresh salt ground in there. This is really to taste, however much you want to add. And the star of the show is our dried mint. So this is a dried mint that we either order on Amazon or we get from a Persian market. Not quite like the mint you're gonna find at the grocery store locally. So I just take a handful of that, and when you grind it together like this in your hands, it just releases all of those flavors into your food. That's what you want to do. And then we're just going to give that a quick stir. This can sit for a couple hours before serving it. It is best day of. If you're gonna make it ahead of time, I typically don't add the acid, the lemon juice or lime juice, until it is time to serve it, or right before, within an hour or 2 before serving it. Because what acid does is it cooks something, so it's gonna break down those cucumbers and tomatoes the longer it sits on it. So there it is. There's our Persian salad, or salad Shiraz. And it is so fresh, so delicious. You should try it.